All right, new day here. I went ahead and ordered a new high pressure power steering line for the 240. So that is what we're going to go ahead and get installed today. Actually, I already got the hood popped open. I'll show you what's going on here. So this is a line we'll be replacing. Maybe if I can see, well, I can see, but I don't know about you guys. But so as you can see, it's leaking right here if the camera will focus. So that is what we're doing here. Go ahead and get that knocked out. Of course, I finally got me a battery installed in here, and as you can see, this here is pretty solid from the repair that I done on the expansion tank. Also, I got the paint ordered, got the coilovers ordered. I got a steering wheel hub for my Momo. I got a whole bunch of stuff ordered, so we're about there on this thing, and it has insurance on it now, so it's almost legal. Just got to get it registered. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And here is a new power steer line. It looks pretty freaking nice. I'm not going to have this plastic piece on here. I think this just looks tacky, so that's going to come off. But yeah. Okay, as you can see, I got the new line in. I'm currently degreasing everything now, cleaning it up. I didn't record all that because it ended up being really disgusting, just nasty. I don't want to touch my phone and my gimbal and just get that all gross. So currently is what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm cleaning this area, and I've been cleaning underneath it here. So it's looking pretty decent. This is like the second pass with some LAs. But yeah, so far so good. So basically that's it, I'm done. Installing that, got some new fluid in there. It sounds pretty good. It's not screaming or anything. I got power steering again, so that's freaking awesome. All right, finally done, got that cleaned up. It's a lot better. I made a mess a little bit over there, so I cleaned that up. Let's see if we can see underneath the car. Okay, and here's the aftermath, cleaning it up. It was a lot worse. It's not perfect, but hey, at least I can see some color on that line. More likely going to come back and revisit this, but for the time being, this will do. I may just take it to the car wash actually and use their pressure washer, but for now, it's good. Okay, so coilovers didn't come in, but at least my GKTech fan came in. So we're going to go ahead and get that installed. Appreciate it, Officer Dan, for getting this out pretty quick. I ordered this on Sunday and I got it on Wednesday. That's pretty freaking good. I wasn't expecting it to come in that soon. Also, I got a new water pump for it, so we're going to install that since we're going into that anyway. And something else that came in today, which I'm pretty happy with, is this brand here. It's Spectral Paints. It's color match aerosol can. So this back corner here on my bumper was pretty bad. You've probably seen it in the videos. I just wanted to test it out before I tried it on my front bumper. It came out really well. This is going to get redone the proper way. I just wanted to test out a spot that was pretty bad on it. So all this here will be filled in, of course, and everything when I go back, but it came out pretty good. Maybe if we come over here, you can see, like, you can't even really tell. Of course, that is cleared. This is not. I do have a can of 2K clear here I got from our local paint store. But I just don't want to crack that open right now until I'm ready to do the front bumper, because that has a shelf life of like 24, 48 hours. You can get a little bit better if you put it in the refrigerator, but I'm really not trying to risk it when it's $27 a can. But anyway, that's something else we'll do, focusing that later on. Maybe not in this video, but it'll be a separate one for that. But for today, like I said, we're going to go ahead and get this GKTech fan in. This fan is supposed to cool 60% better than factory, and let me tell you, like, these on here, this clutch fan is pretty freaking nuts as it is. Like, this tree here, when I have the hood up, it's just blowing the leaves all over the place. So I cannot imagine how well this is going to perform. So let's go ahead and get that started. If we look down here, here's the fan. This is the reason why I'm replacing it, because look at that, all the fins are pretty much busted on it, and I can't really trust that this is going to last. So I'm probably break it if I just press it. Oh, it's actually pretty strong. But anyway, I don't trust it. Yang in this thing. Yang, 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 yang in this thing. Yang, 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 yang in this thing. easy access to this fan, and we can get a better idea how broken it is. It's still pretty strong though, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, you know, but I mean, I have done some good little burnouts and it hasn't snapped yet, but we're not about to risk that. All right, so my phone ended up dying. I didn't get to pull the, you know, the fan out part of it, so just go ahead and skip to that. But here's the GKTech fan over here, next to the old one. As you see, you an idea. A little bit, looks a little smaller, but I mean, heck, we'll see. It should work. Here's everything else inside. Of course, there's 2 bolts over here to take this belt off. So you got this one here, and you got another one underneath the pulley. Actually, there's 3. And you got to break this one loose right behind here, and you can just push down on it, and it, you know, pulls all that back. Of course, I had these here, had to take off, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead now and remove the water pump and everything. Okay, so that gimbal is pretty awesome and all, but it's kind of annoying. Look how clean this is. When have you seen the internals of like a coolant passage from a water pump look that good? That is someone that stayed on their stuff. I mean, obviously, maybe not the seal part, you know, it looks pretty gross, but that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. Pretty impressed with that. So what I'm gonna do now, I got all the bolts over here. Just put them in the right order, because sometimes with my luck, like these water pump bolts would be like different sizes. So that's something I recommend doing if you ever install a water pump. As you're pulling them off, install them, we'll stick them in the new one so you know exactly where they go. Because like I said, sometimes they're different sizes and they can get a little confusing. But I'm going to go ahead and clean up these bolts and everything. I got like the fan shroud over there. I figured since I'm taking it off, I'm cleaning it up right along with that pulley on that side. And then after that, I can go ahead and start reassembling everything, clean that up, and get this water pump on so we can at least drive this thing now. Okay, got everything cleaned up on the clutch fan. As you see, it's a lot better than what it was. It's pretty disgusting. But right now, I noticed when I was working on it that I do have a crack in the lower half of the fan shroud. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm getting up the plastic welder, heated up, and we're going to go ahead and repair that. Coming on over here, you see I got it just kind of sitting on the ground. It's a mess. But I got the old one off, obviously, and a little size comparison between the two. It's wild to think that the smaller blades is going to do better than the larger ones, but that is going to be the case. It's been tested and proven. So we're going to go ahead and not clean up, but fix the fan shroud. And then I can go ahead and get everything reinstalled. And yeah. I'm done plastic welding. It's a little ugly, but it works. As you see, we'll do a little durability test. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, look at that. Floppy, floppy, and it's not breaking. So, good job on that end, Nick. I'll pat myself on the back. Anywho, I got the pulley all cleaned up now too. I almost forgot about that. So now I'm officially done. I can go ahead and start installing everything. here is the GKTech fan currently installed. Let me see. I'm trying to get a good view of it. I don't know, man. It's hard if I come down here. But yeah, so I got everything in. Like I said, I did have a couple of issues with the water pump. It was kind of hitting on the inside, so I had to basically, I took it off to inspect it first of all, but afterwards I just put it back on and I kind of shifted it over a little bit and got the clearances right on that. So I guess that's just install error, but who would have guessed that would happen? Yeah, everything went on pretty easily afterwards. It just kind of sucks. I had to go back and take everything off again. I will say that it takes a lot longer for this car to cool. I mean, not cool down, but warm up. Like bleeding this was kind of a challenge. I just had to keep filling it. Went to go drive it to get it in, operating temp, and just had some coolant over there in the overflow. And I was letting it bleed that way, basically. Everything's fine now, but like I said, it took a hot minute for this sucker to warm up. It would not warm up at idle, and I let it run for maybe like 10 minutes. So it definitely does cool a lot better. And guys, that concludes this video for the GKTech fan and the power steering line that I installed. I just wanted to let you know I'm not sponsored by GKTech or anything like that. I just asked a buddy what's a good replacement, because I could not find any replacement fans for this thing. And he recommended GKTech. He does a lot of drifting, so Wyatt, if you see this, appreciate it, man. And also Officer Dan for getting that out pretty quick. Like I said, I ordered that thing on Sunday and I got it on Wednesday. And I wasn't supposed to get it on Wednesday. It's supposed to be delivered on Thursday, which is today. Funny how that works, because some other things came in on today when they were supposed to be yesterday. So you probably see me twice now for this video. Not twice, but at least from the coilover video, because I forgot to do a closer on it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. Stay tuned. I got more stuff coming for the car that's getting delivered. So videos are starting to roll a little bit better. I just got to get the editing and all that done. But if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. There'll be more coming. Meantime, peace.